Take the lead.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the biggest game out right now, and I've been lucky enough to play the game early. And this game is a lot more complex than Final Fantasy VII Remake. But don't worry, I've got 7 tips and tricks to help you on your hero's journey. Whether you are new to Final Fantasy VII or you just can't be bothered to read pages on pages of tutorial tips. What's going on, people, and welcome to the channel. I go by the name of Mr Midas. Now, you could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you are with me and I appreciate that. 7 Final Fantasy VII Rebirth tips. Let's get started. Combat. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth combat is a lot more intense and more complex than in Final Fantasy VII Remake. One of the most important new things to understand is synergy skill attacks. These are attacks that don't cost any ATB. This is ATB if you're unaware. Synergy skills are dope. These are quick moves that you can do with your travel companions by holding L1 and pressing the specific button. What's great is these don't cost any ATB but build it up and are different from the synergy abilities, which are crazy team-ups attacks that you'll unlock. Side quests. Final Fantasy VII Remake was incredible, but the side quests were a little lackluster. But don't worry, Rebirth has much more interesting and in-depth side quests. I really love how they make the characters so much more cool. The NPCs make Cloud and the gang not stand out and look strange. And don't worry, you're gonna get to see some of your favorites from Midgard too. Side quests are highlighted as green on the map, and you can take on extra side quests by visiting the side quest notice board. And side quests open really important things like relationships with your characters and things like region traversal. Towers. Final Fantasy VII is not open world, it is open zones, and it has so many interesting challenges and places for you to explore. For you to know how to find these, you need to activate one of Chadley's towers and unlock more of the landmarks on your map to earn those all-important Chadley points to spend in his store. Chadley VR Training. If you're new to FF7 or you just want to get yourself some easy material, you must do the Chadley VR single character challenges. In Rebirth, you first meet Chadley at Chocobo Bill's ranch, and he has a VR challenge for each character, which for some weird reason is the bottom of the list. This will break down how each character plays, which is super helpful because Cloud plays completely different from Red 13 and different from Tifa and Barrett. And each challenge gives you some nice material. In Chadley's store, you can buy yourself some special material, and you can even challenge a summon for you and your party. Chadley's homegirl Mia gives you combat assignment challenges in each region you visit. You need to complete all of the objectives on the list. Now, one of the main and early objectives is pressuring enemies. Now, this isn't explained super well unless you did Chadley's VR, like I told you. Now, how you pressure enemies is by hitting them with their weakness. Now, you find their weakness by using the access material. If you don't have it equipped, you need to equip it before the battle using the material and equipment menu, and it is a yellow material type. Once you use, you'll be shown your enemy's weakness, and you can hit them in that specific weakness to build pressure. This also helps stagger the enemies much quicker, which would be super helpful for those harder boss. You can also check which combat assignments you still have available in the area by using the map and pressing right on the trigger. Learn weapon abilities. In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you'll find and purchase new weapons. Not only do these weapons have different states, but each weapon has a specific ability that you can unlock and use on any weapon you choose. Now you do this by simply equipping that new weapon in a materia and equipment menu. Then each battle you need to continue to use that specific ability. Now Rebirth makes it much easier for you by putting a green dot on that ability so you know what is the new move. Once you've mastered it, you can change back to your previous weapon, keep this one, discard it or sell it. But if you don't unlock these abilities, you will not be able to use them on other weapons. Character bonds. In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, your actions as Cloud will impact your relationship with your party. These relationships will be affected through dialogue choices and conversations you having while doing odd jobs and side quests. Now make sure you take these seriously because these will nurture your relationship with these characters and determine how they react to you. You can press L1 to view an ally's current feeling towards you. And that's it. Oh my gosh, I've been loving Rebirth. What a game. There's going to be so much content coming from the channel all about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so make sure you are subscribed. But let me know if there's any tips that I've missed out, something that you know or noticed while playing that you think other people need to know, and let me know if this video was helpful. I'm Mr. Midas, you're the MVP, and we out of here. Peace.